G'day guys, how you doing? Today we're on AITA and we're going to be reading some stories and reacting to them. Make sure to let me know what you think about all of them down below. Anyways, let's just jump into it. AITA for breaking my promise to my stepkids and abandoning and traumatizing them because I did not want to parent them anymore. I met Will when I was 22. Will was 29 with 2 kids and had newly been widowed. We had a whirlwind courtship where he introduced me to his kids and got me involved in their lives very early. First few days after I met him. Will said very quickly he was sure I was the one, not only for himself but also for his kids, that we would have an incredible happy family life. We got married when I was 23, Will was 30, and his kids were 8 and 6. Our wedding ceremony also included me and his kids making promises to each other, which was Will's idea. Soon, Will shoved all the children onto me. I wasn't a stay-at-home spouse, I worked full-time and always have, but he always had reasons for me to do the childcare. Him being sore from doing a physical job, me being better at it since I babysat kids this age in the past and he never had, or girl stuff for his daughter, or cooking or anything. He always had some reason and it ended up always going on me. He started playing video games and relaxing from getting home until bed because he was tired and he was bringing in the money and keeping the roof over everyone's head, though that wasn't really true. He said he deserved to relax. Then he went out with his friends and brought them back to drink beer and watch loud TV. He developed a major attitude with me and encouraged the same in the kids. They found it funny. He started openly disrespecting me and encouraging them to also. He was the ultimate fun dad, and I got put in the role of the mean witch. Sometimes they all ganged up on me and mocked me, but also all expected me to serve them and constantly be jumping up to care for them. By the end of the first year, I realized the marriage was a big mistake, but felt guilty leaving because of my promise to the kids. Another year went by and then I realized that no matter what I tried and how I knew they were only kids and I didn't really blame them, I genuinely hated both of the kids and I could not lie to myself anymore and pretend that I loved them. I did not and I never would. One day I just walked out, packed up everything of mine and moved out while nobody was at home. I left a note explaining it wasn't working and saying goodbye. That was the end. Cue poop storm from my ex and a bit of divorce. We were both walked away with what we went into the marriage with. Not much for either of us. I had never legally adopted the kids, so I had no rights or responsibilities about them, and I never reached out to any of them again. Honestly, I was overjoyed to be rid of them all. 15 years have gone by and that seems like a lifetime ago, or another person's life, but I'm still in my 30s. I was recently shocked to get a message from Tamara, whose daughter, now 25. Tamara said I betrayed and traumatized her for life for abandoning them after my promises to them. She said I had a responsibility to never leave no matter what. I know she remembers the horrible way she treated me though. I think my own personal thoughts on this is, you did the right thing getting out of there. Probably should have waited a bit longer to get married, but you know what, you do you. There was a different time. But I can also understand kind of how it probably would hurt a lot for a child to lose somebody who was meant to be their new mother, especially after their mother had already, passed away. So I kind of get that, but at the same time, if they treated you bad, it's more so the father's fault. But yeah, the father would have, blamed everything on you. So the child grew up hearing that everything is your fault and they've internalized that, and that's caused them even more pain than it would have, if the father had been more honest and truthful about, why you would have left. AITA for acting like this towards my best friend and his girlfriend. My best friend of 5 years got a girlfriend last year and he's been claiming he's in love with her. After he started dating her, he started neglecting our friendship and I confronted him about it. When I did, he said he's not neglecting me, he's just enforcing boundaries because we can't be together 24/7, sleep together or go on dates. I sucked it up, but I was bitter that a girl he just started dating took my place. I am seeing him do all these things with her and having all these experiences while he doesn't do it with me. One day he didn't come to boys' football night because his girlfriend was hospitalized and wanted to stay with her. Yesterday was my birthday and I am planning to have my party tomorrow night with my close friends. When I invited my best friend, he let me know he couldn't make it since I'm telling him last minute, and if I told him earlier he would have made more time to come. When I asked why he couldn't make it, he said his family and his girlfriend's family planned to meet each other and it was on the day that I had planned my party. He didn't know I would have my party on Sunday when he planned for the families to meet, but I told him and he straight up told me he wouldn't wouldn't come instead of trying to cancel and arrange another time. I'm his best friend and I'm hurt he wouldn't even try to find time for me and my party over something concerning his girlfriend again. This morning I video chatted him and asked to see his girlfriend as well, as I told them I had to make an announcement. When his girlfriend came on the call, I started telling him he's a simp and he forgot his best friend over her and that he'll regret treating me like that after she dumps him. Said I'll always be here with open arms to support him, but he shouldn't prioritize her over me regardless. His girlfriend started screaming at me, telling me to stay in my lane, and he defended her. He said I'm being unreasonable and overreacting and I should get it together. They hung up on me. After that, I texted the boys group chat letting them know what happened and they told me I acted like the A since I overstepped. AITA, I don't think I am. Then after some criticism, she wrote, edit, I am a woman 20 years old for people thinking I'm a man. Also, I don't care if he dates. I just don't want his attention to be on another woman rather than me. I've known him and supported him all these years. I'll be here after he dumps her or she dumps him. I'll be here always before and after any other woman. I'll support him, be his shoulder to cry on. No other woman would support him and know him as well as I do. And it's hurtful he won't see that. I don't want to date him. I'm not in love with him and I mean it. I just don't want to be second to him. Look, lady, you are clearly in love with him. You can't say in the exact same sentence that you want his attention over every other woman and that no other woman could support him or know him as well as you do, and then say you don't love him. You clearly do. You clearly have some feelings to work on and you need to realize that you're being incredibly toxic. You need to separate yourself from him, spend some time apart, and really think about why you're having these emotions, because this is not healthy. That is incredibly unhealthy. You really need to think about why you're having these emotions and to sort them out and talk to him about it maybe. I don't know. If you find out, which is the pretty obvious truth, that you do actually love him, you should probably just tell him that and be straight up with that, okay? You need to realize that what you're feeling is very... It's okay to have these feelings, but you need to think about why you're having these feelings and really work on yourself. Also, that bit about the hospital, that's really messed up, and I think that's a sign of your toxicity. AITA for not inviting my girlfriend's daughter to my daughter's birthday party. That is a tongue twister. I, 45-year-old male, have a daughter 15. She and I are very close. Her mother is not in the picture. I have been seeing Kelly for almost 2 years. She has a daughter Anna, 16, and her ex. They have joint custody of their daughter. Kelly does not live with me at the moment, but the idea has come up a few times. One of the big reasons why I'm not into the idea of that, Anna is horrible to my daughter. Kelly does see how Anna treats my daughter, but thinks it's just a phase. My daughter loves to play video games, sports, watch science fiction movies. Anna is the opposite. She is into makeup, wearing dresses and skirts, drama. They are two very opposite people. My daughter's birthday is coming up quickly and she wants to have a huge party. I was on board with the idea and we spent a day making invites. She passed around the invites to school, to all her friends, and right now the party is looking to be around 15 to 20 of her friends. My daughter made it clear that she did not want to have Anna at the party. Kelly texted me asking if her daughter was going to receive an invite, and I told her that my daughter did not want to invite her. Kelly called me sobbing asking why she wasn't invited, and I told her that the invites were up to my daughter. She then proceeded to accuse my daughter as the reason why kids in school did not like Anna, and that I was a huge a-hole for supporting her decision. I told her that the reason why kids in school did not like Anna was because of the way she treats them, and she hung up on me and we haven't spoken in a few days. AITA for not inviting my girlfriend's daughter to my daughter's birthday party. I feel like you shouldn't have said that to Kelly. I feel like that was kind of a bad move, but at the end of the day, it's up to your daughter if she wants to invite somebody or not to a birthday party. I would say for the sake of civility, you should always just invite them anyways and, you know, just try and get along, but that's a personal thing, I guess. So yeah, you got to remember kids are dumb and sometimes they can't see how their actions affect other people and, you know, stuff like that. So it doesn't hurt to try and include everyone, but it's her birthday party and she can do whatever she wants. Alrighty, and I think we're going to end the video there. So thank you very much for watching. Now remember, leave a comment down below and tell me what you think about all of these stories, about who's the A, who's not the A, if they're all the A. Just yeah, let me know down below what you reckon. And you know what, while you're there, why don't you know, leave a little like. It would mean a lot to me. Anyways, shout out to my mega ultra silly buggers, Florian and Caitlin. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel. You guys are the best. And then shout out to the ultra silly buggers, Neutral, Hippie Seb, and Liam Rosengarten. Thank you so much for the support on the channel, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye bye.